This is a training session regarding the accounts and accruals portion of the payroll accounting options. This setup screen is accessed by selecting Accounts and Accruals from the Setup Accounting Options Payroll submenu. Here we can enter general ledger account numbers for our payroll checking account and our wages payable account. Wages payable are the wages held between the time of the payroll posting and the time of the paycheck generation. This setting applies to the distribution of the premium portion of an employee's pay. Let's say an employee is paid $20 per hour, with $30 for overtime. If the employee works one overtime hour and the timesheet line item is charged to a specific general ledger account, do you want all $30 to be charged to that account? Or do you want $20 charged to that account and the additional or premium portion of the pay, in this case the extra $10, to be charged to a different account? If you want to charge the entire $30 to the distribution account indicated on the timesheet, select Distribute. Otherwise, pick a different GL account, usually an account called Premium Pay or something, for the premium portion of the employee's pay. Most people select Distribute here. This area of the window has to do with the distribution of the expense for accrued payroll liabilities. When employer-paid accruals are calculated during payroll posting, the accrued amounts are credited to the accrual accounts defined in federal, state, and local tax setup windows. Here, you can control where the expense or debit side of these transactions is charged. The expense used will depend on whether the employee's time is charged to a general ledger account, a piece of equipment, or a job. If the time is charged to a GL account or a piece of equipment, there are two different options for distributing the expense for each of these accrual types. We can either distribute them to the actual GL account or piece of equipment that the time was charged to, or charge them to a specific general ledger account. Valid entries in each of these 5 fields are either the word distribute or any valid general ledger account number. This column deals with expensing payroll accruals on timesheets charged to job cost codes. FICA, unemployment, workers' comp, general liability, and union accruals are each represented here. We have 3 options for entering a valid destination for these accruals. The first option is the word distribute, which means that the accrued expense will be charged to the same job and cost code that the person's time is charged to. The second option is a general ledger account number. This would charge the person's time to the job and cost code, but would charge the accruals to the indicated general ledger account. The third option is to specify a job cost code, which would mean that the person's time would be charged to the job and cost code indicated on the time card. The accrual, on the other hand, would be expensed to the timesheet job and the cost code that is specified in this field here. For example, if we were to specify cost code 1002B in this field, the person's wages would be charged to whatever code they worked on, but their accruals would be charged to the same job they worked on, but to cost code 1002B. The next fields are for tracking of vacation, sick pay, and pension pay. When a person hands in a time card that indicates he has taken 8 hours of vacation, the general ledger account or job cost code to which that vacation is charged should match the vacation pay account or cost code indicated on this screen. If it does, then the system will track that time as vacation time and deduct the hours from the person's accrued vacation total. This ends this training session on setting up accounts and accruals.